Hello and welcome everyone. In this vlog we went to the Odd Fellows home in Liberty, Missouri. It's also known as the Belvoir Winery. So come along with us. The Odd Fellows home in Liberty, Missouri is a historic gem steeped in mystery and charm. Built in 1900 by the Independent Order of Odd Fellows, the sprawling 36-acre complex once served as the sanctuary for orphans, elderly, and widows. It has a blend of stunning architecture with a haunting past. From its eerie cemetery to the skeleton of George, a former member still on display, this place is a time capsule of fraternal history. Now home to the Belvoir Winery, it's a spot where the past whispers through the vines, perfect for explorers, wine lovers, and ghost hunters. So Tracy and I had to make a trip to go explore. After the long drive from Arizona to Missouri, we checked into our room. We got room 4, which is the Lucky Pierre room. A room tour will be in a separate video. Once we got settled, it was time for us to go off exploring. What's cool about this winery is that there's an actual little museum or a little room that has a lot of artifacts in it that's free to explore. After walking around the building and seeing George, it was time to head outside to do a little night investigating. If anybody wants to talk, you can come and talk into this little red light. You want to tell us what your name is? How old are you? Have you seen Tracy here before? There's cars over there. Is there anybody that would like to speak with us? You can talk in this little red light. Can you tell us what your name is? Are you in that little building? And after walking the grounds, it was time to go inside and do a little amateur ghost investigating. We tried to communicate with anything that could have been in the building. The one downside is you hear everything in the winery. You hear everybody walk, you hear everybody's TV, you hear everybody's talking. The doors don't seal very well, so there's a lot of noise pollution. So on night one, the investigating, we didn't get anything. We got nothing on the EVP, very little on EMF spikes, no contact through the cat balls. So night one, there was absolutely nothing that I would say was paranormal. After a good night's sleep, we woke up, we wandered the winery again, and then we went outside to explore all the abandoned buildings. looking at the decay of the abandoned buildings is kind of cool. The property has a security guard. There is no trespassing. There's no entering the buildings without doing one of the pre-scheduled ghost adventure or ghost hunts, which we were not on. But as guests, we could wander the ground and we can take pictures of the buildings, and we can actually take pictures through the windows and the doorways. And that's exactly what we did. Although there's no trespassing signs on the property, there is a lot of people that sneak into the property, and as you can tell in the videos and the pictures, there's some vandalism as well. We had fun exploring the buildings. We only got one little video that might be something. I don't know if I would say it's paranormal or not. It looks like maybe it could be an orb or something along that lines, and we'll show that right here. So our ghost investigating, we didn't really get anything. Like I said, just that one possible orb. Tracy has been here before. She did some ghost investigating with a big group, a professional group, and she got some pictures, and we'll put those in right now. And we'll let you make the decision on whether or not they look paranormal or not. Let us know in the comments if you see anything in the videos or these pictures that you think are paranormal. We would like to thank you and tell you that we appreciate you watching. And if you wouldn't mind, let's hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, and the easiest way to do that is for you to hit that subscribe button. And remember, life's full of adventures, and we will see you in our next adventure.